Welcome to our channel, where we update the latest analysis, revelations, and surprising speculations about the latest developments of the movie Beyond the Gates, which aired on Friday, June 13th. In today's article, we will take you into an emotional whirlwind, where dark pasts, complicated relationships, and long-buried secrets begin to rise, threatening everything the characters try to preserve. This is not simply a summary, but a fictional journey rewritten from key details, expanding in the most dramatic and engaging way, making it impossible for readers to take their eyes off. Let's explore the never-before-revealed dark side of characters who seemed stable. Once a model, courageous, resilient representative of the area, he now became absent-minded, melancholy, and easily agitated. Memories of the serious robbery years ago suddenly returned mercilessly, like a tsunami that overwhelmed all his efforts to maintain stability. At night, he did not sleep. If he did fall asleep, it was in broken dreams, where screams, blood, and eyes wide open in terror appeared as vivid as reality. He clearly remembered the bloody face of a young boy, and the screams that were interrupted by gunshots echoing in the narrow hallway. Martin had the chance to stop it all, but he chose to remain silent. Maybe it was because of fear. Or maybe it was because someone forced him to choose. And that choice that year was exchanged for today's fake peace. No direct approach, just silently watching from a distance, all of Martin's fear began to turn to panic. He knew that the person was not an accident, not simply a curious person, but someone who knew who he was, what he had done, and probably had enough evidence in his hands to destroy everything. Every day that passed, Martin checked the doors, flipped through old files. It gradually became clear that they were standing in two different worlds. Ashley loved with devotion. She believed that conflicts could be mended with time and sincerity. But the more she tried, the more she felt pushed away. Derek was no longer the man who loved, protected, and shared with her. He became unusually distant and secretive. There were nights when Derek stayed up late. His eyes were full of fatigue but no longer had any attachment to home. Ashley began to suspect, and when she hired someone to follow Derek, all the secrets were revealed in the most cruel way. Derek was in a relationship with another woman, but it didn't stop there. That woman was an old acquaintance of Ashley's, someone she once trusted absolutely. That shock was not just a betrayal in love but a betrayal from both sides, and made her question all the questions about Derek's true self. On a rainy night, when Derek returned to find the apartment empty, with only a letter and an engagement ring left on the table, he knew that everything was over. Perhaps Derek is being drawn into a web of crime that Ashley has unwittingly been drawn into. This breakup may not just be the end of love, but also the beginning of a dark revenge streak. And Madison was an emergency doctor who had witnessed too many separations and pain. Their relationship developed naturally like water, from the first look to the first time holding hands. But what Chelsea did not expect was that Madison was also hiding a part of her life. One evening, when Chelsea unexpectedly visits Madison at the hospital, she finds Madison having a heated conversation with a strange woman, who later claims to be Madison's ex-girlfriend who was abandoned without saying goodbye when they both lived in another city. This person claims that Madison is not as simple as she seems, and that she has used intimate relationships to control and manipulate others. Chelsea is in a difficult situation. She begins to notice things she had previously overlooked. Madison is always the one who takes the initiative, always knows what Chelsea is thinking and needs. Is it understanding or control? And does Madison come to her because of love, or for another purpose? When a mysterious wooden box appears at Chelsea's door, inside are candid photos of her and Madison together with a red line. Do you know who you love? Chelsea understands that this relationship is no longer just about emotions. Someone may be trying to sabotage them, or even warn Chelsea of a danger that Chelsea has yet to realize. While the three of them, Martin, Ashley, and Chelsea, are navigating through the maze of life, an invisible thread is silently connecting them. The secrets they once kept, the people they once knew, and even the decisions they made in the past are colliding and creating a chaotic ball that can explode at any moment. The man following Martin may be related to Derek. Madison's relationship with Chelsea may be linked to a case Martin handled years ago. And Ashley may discover that Derek not only betrayed her emotionally, but was also involved in a series of dark events that pushed Martin to the brink of insanity. All of these are like scattered pieces slowly coming together, preparing to reveal a haunting and complicated picture, where no one is innocent, and the truth will change everything. Thank you for following along to the end of the article. If you find this story interesting and want to continue to explore the new and surprising developments of Beyond the Gates, don't forget to subscribe and follow our channel so you don't miss any updates. We will be back with more exciting articles about drama, fiction, and speculation. See you in the next update.